Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're taking a look at something that's probably sitting in your medicine cabinet right now, or maybe on your kitchen counter. We're talking about vitamins. We're going to unpack an incredibly insightful lecture from Dr. Emma Green, who sheds light on how your body's absolute best friends can actually become your foes under the wrong circumstances. Okay, let's dive into this and explore that surprisingly fine line between health and harm.
So Dr. Green describes vitamins as tiny helpers, which I just think is such a great visual. They're basically microscopic workers keeping your body strong and healthy. But, there is kind of a dark side to this hero story. As she notes, too much of them can sometimes cause problems. We've all been conditioned to think, right, that if a little bit of a vitamin is good for you, well, a massive megadose must be fantastic. But more isn't always better when it comes to supplements. In fact, treating vitamins like harmless little candies can seriously backfire on us.
Section 1. The Energy and Nerve Crew. Let's break down the B-complex vitamins.
To really understand these vitamins, we've got to look at what they actually do. The main job of the whole B-complex family is turning the food you eat into usable energy and keeping your nerves firing smoothly. Let's look at this crew. Some of them are incredibly safe, like B1, B2, and B12. B1 keeps your heart pumping, B2 maintains your skin, and B12 is absolutely crucial for nerve health, especially if you're a vegetarian or getting older. If you happen to take way too much of these, your body just safely flushes the extra out in your urine. Though, heads up, B2 might temporarily turn your pee bright yellow. But the hidden dangers really lie in the rest of the crew. Take vitamin B3. It's great for energy and cholesterol, but if you overdose it, you get what's called flushing. We're talking red, warm, itchy skin, stomach pain, and potentially even long-term liver issues. Then there's B6. It helps your brain work well, but over time, too much B6 can literally cause nerve damage, like actual numbness or tingling in your hands and feet. And B9, also known as folate, super vital for DNA and preventing birth defects, but a crazy high amount can actually mask a really dangerous B12 deficiency. So, it's a very complex crew, and balance is absolutely everything here.
Section 2. The Immune System Defenders. Vitamins A, C, and E. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how we shift focus to the vitamins protecting our skin and boosting our immunity.
These are the heavy hitters we usually reach for when we want to fight off a winter bug. Let's start with vitamin A. This one has incredible benefits. It helps you see better in the dark, keeps your skin glowing, and bolsters your immune system. It's an absolute necessity. But push your intake too high, and it turns on you. We're talking headaches, dizziness, and, ironically enough, dry skin. In super high amounts, it can actually harm your liver or your bones. And a really important note here, pregnant women need to be especially careful because an overdose carries severe special risks.
Next up is probably the most famous defender of them all, vitamin C. We all know its benefits, right? Boosting immunity, helping wounds heal, helping your body absorb iron. People love to take massive doses of vitamin C at the literal first sign of a sniffle, but this famous immunity booster definitely has its limits. If you overdo it, you're looking at terrible stomach pain, diarrhea, and nausea. Even worse, if you take very high doses over a long period of time, you actively increase your risk of developing kidney stones. And let me tell you, that is a heavy price to pay just for trying to dodge a common cold.
Our final immune defender is vitamin E, which acts like a sort of cellular guardian. It protects your cells from damage, supports your immune function, and helps your skin. But when taken in excess, we see a very specific mechanical danger. Too much vitamin E actually thins your blood. This dangerous ability to thin your blood actively increases your bleeding risks, right alongside causing nausea and headaches.
Section 3. Building and protecting bones. The roles of vitamins D and K.
So the crucial point is understanding how vitamin D operates. Often called the sunshine vitamin, its main benefit is helping your body absorb calcium. This is what gives you strong bones and teeth, and it even supports your mood and immunity. It's incredibly powerful stuff. But because its whole job is to absorb calcium, overdosing on vitamin D creates a massive problem. It causes high toxic calcium levels to build up in your body, and no, this doesn't make you super strong. It actually leads to nausea, physical weakness, kidney problems, and even mental confusion. You're effectively poisoning yourself with too much of a good thing.
Then we have vitamin K, which partners up with D to keep those bones strong, but its primary job is helping your blood clot properly. It's what stops you from bleeding endlessly from a simple paper cut. Now, the hidden risk here is quite specific. Vitamin K is usually perfectly safe when you just get it from your food, but if you're taking high doses from supplements, it can directly and dangerously interfere with prescription blood-thinning medicines. If you happen to be on those medications, taking a supplement pill without thinking could completely disrupt your medical treatment. Definitely something to watch out for.
Section 4. Diet over supplements. The food-first approach. Let's move to and see how this builds toward Dr. Green's climactic takeaway.
We've seen the incredible benefits of these tiny helpers, and we've also seen the hidden dangers of pushing those limits. So how do we get the good without the bad? Well, the secret isn't some magical combination of pills. It's the balanced diet solution. The absolute best way to get your vitamins safely is by eating plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and dairy, or meat. When you get your vitamins naturally from these food sources, your body knows exactly how to process them, effectively eliminating the risk of these severe overdoses. The core message here is pretty simple. Most people simply do not need supplements unless a doctor specifically tells them to take one. Taking too many vitamin pills can absolutely do more harm than good.
Which leaves us with this final thought. Take a look at your own daily routine. Are you getting your tiny helpers from a balanced, colorful plate, or are you hoping to get them all from a plastic bottle of pills? Knowing the hidden dangers of doing it wrong, it might just be time to rethink that medicine cabinet and start prioritizing your plate instead. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and as always, keep learning.